Did you know the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, is so tall that you can watch the sunset twice from it? That's right. This towering marvel in Dubai stands so high above the surrounding landscape that you could catch the sunset at ground level, zip up its super fast elevators, and witness the sun bidding adieu to the day once more. It's almost like the Burj Khalifa has its own sunset rewind button. Talk about a sky-high rerun of nature's best show. Now, just how tall is the Burj Khalifa? Well, you could stack about 200 giraffes on top of each other to reach the top. And that's not an exaggeration. The Burj Khalifa stands at an awe-inspiring height of 2,717 feet, or 828 meters for our metric system aficionados. That's over half a mile straight up. Just to give you a better idea, that's like placing 3.5 Eiffel Towers on top of each other. Or if you're more into nature, it's as tall as 10 great sequoia trees stacked end to end. And if you're a sports fan, well, imagine stacking more than 7.5 football fields vertically. Now that would be a touchdown. Now, if we start comparing it to mountains, the Burj Khalifa is about 2/3 the height of Mount Fuji in Japan. And while it may not beat Mount Everest, it does tower over most buildings around the world. For instance, the Empire State Building, once the tallest building in the world, is only 1,454 feet tall. That means the Burj Khalifa is almost twice as tall as this iconic New York skyscraper. Even the Willis Tower in Chicago, which held the title of the world's tallest building for more than 2 decades, falls short by over 1,000 feet. And if you're thinking of other famous skyscrapers like the Shanghai Tower or the Abraj Al Bait Clock Tower, well, they're still looking up to the Burj Khalifa. So the next time you're thinking about the world's tallest building, just remember this. It's so tall, it's literally in the clouds. And if you think that's high, just wait until you see the view from the top. But remember, it's not for the faint-hearted. So if you're afraid of heights, maybe stick to the first few floors. Building the Burj Khalifa wasn't just a tall order, it was a record-breaking feat of engineering. If you thought building a Lego tower was a challenge, imagine constructing the tallest building in the world. It's like stacking 20 Eiffel Towers on top of each other and then adding a few more for good measure. Let's delve a little deeper into this architectural marvel. The construction of the Burj Khalifa took a staggering 5 years, 2 months, and 20 days. Now that's a tall order of time, and it wasn't a one-man show. Oh no, it took an army of over 12,000 workers from more than 100 countries. Talk about a global effort. But let's not forget about the materials that went into this sky-high structure. The Burj Khalifa is made up of over 110,000 tons of concrete. That's equivalent to around 20,000 elephants. They say an elephant never forgets, but I bet they'd have a hard time remembering all that concrete. And the steel? A whopping 39,000 tons of it was used. To give you a perspective, that's about the weight of 5,785 blue whales. You know, I heard they had to stop construction every now and then to give the clouds a break. The poor things were getting a bit claustrophobic with the building reaching up to tickle their bellies. When it comes to the glass, it's not just any ordinary glass. The Burj Khalifa is covered in a shiny suit of reflective glazing, making it shimmer under the desert sun. This isn't just for aesthetics, it also helps keep the interior cool, which is quite a feat in the Dubai heat. So there you have it, the Burj Khalifa, a marvel of modern construction, reaching up to the heavens and saying, the sky's the limit. But let's be honest, when it comes to this building, the sky isn't the limit, it's just the view. Next time you're building a skyscraper in your backyard, remember? It's not as easy as it looks. Imagine living so high up that you need to check the weather before going downstairs. Now that's a reality for the residents of the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. But it's not just about the dizzying heights, there's a whole world inside this architectural marvel. Picture this, over 100 floors of residences, businesses, and viewpoints that make you feel like you're on top of the world, quite literally. The residential suites are a blend of luxury and comfort, with floor-to-ceiling windows that frame the city's skyline like a masterful painting. There's a certain thrill in waking up to the sight of clouds below your bedroom window, isn't there? Now, moving on to the businesses. The Burj Khalifa isn't just a residential tower, it's a buzzing hub of commerce. Imagine conducting business meetings with the entire city laid out beneath you. Talk about an office with a view. And let's not forget the viewpoints. The observation decks on the 124th, 125th, and 148th floors offer breathtaking views that stretch as far as the eye can see. On clear days, you can even see the shores of Iran. Now that's a sight that can truly give you a new perspective on things. On a lighter note, the Burj Khalifa residents have a unique advantage. The people living on the top floors don't need weather apps. They just look out the window. And if you ever forget what floor you're on, just remember, The higher you go, the cooler it gets. Quite literally, as the temperature at the top is about 6 degrees cooler than at the base. But remember, if you live that high up, you'll need a really long extension cord for your vacuum cleaner. Living in the clouds has its perks, but also its quirks. But then again, that's the charm of life in the Burj Khalifa, where every day is an adventure and the sky is not the limit, it's home. The Burj Khalifa isn't just a building, it's a symbol of human ambition and achievement. This towering triumph stands as a testament to the audacious dreams of humanity, a beacon of our relentless pursuit of progress. A bold statement against the Dubai skyline, the Burj Khalifa has redefined not just the city's silhouette, but also the very notions of architecture and design. It's much more than just an architectural marvel. The Burj Khalifa encapsulates the spirit of a city that has transformed itself from a desert outpost to a global metropolis. It's a soaring embodiment of Dubai's audacity and ambition, a symbol of its relentless drive to push boundaries and redefine possibilities. Like a needle piercing the heavens, the Burj Khalifa stands tall at an impressive 828 meters. It's so tall, in fact, that you could stack 2 Empire State Buildings one on top of the other and still not reach its peak. Talk about a serious case of height envy. It's a reminder that the sky's the limit. Unless you're in Dubai, then the limit is about 828 meters above the sky. But the Burj Khalifa's influence extends far beyond Dubai's city limits. It has left an indelible mark on the world of architecture, pushing the boundaries of design and engineering. It has inspired architects around the world to think bigger, to dream higher, and to challenge the status quo. It stands as a shining example of what humanity can achieve when it dares to dream big. In essence, the Burj Khalifa is more than just the world's tallest building. It's a monument to human ambition, a symbol of our ability to overcome challenges and reach for the stars. It's a testament to the power of dreams and the limitless potential of human ingenuity. So next time you're feeling ambitious, just remember, you don't have to build the world's tallest building to reach new heights. So, what have we learned about the world's tallest building, besides the fact that it's really, really tall? We've soared through the record-breaking height of the Burj Khalifa, reaching a staggering 828 meters into the sky. That's over 2.5 times the height of the Eiffel Tower. Now that's what I call taking architecture to new heights. We've delved into the mammoth task of constructing this towering marvel, a feat that took more than 22 million man-hours to complete. Talk about a towering achievement. We've explored the contents of this vertical city, from its luxurious residences and office spaces to its world-class restaurants and breathtaking observation decks. It's almost like its own bustling metropolis, just stacked vertically. We've also touched on the significance of the Burj Khalifa, not just as an architectural marvel, but as a symbol of human ambition and ingenuity. It stands as a testament to our ability to defy the bounds of what's possible and reach for the stars. And let's not forget the height joke. If we had a penny for every meter, we'd have 828 pennies, not a fortune, but enough for a decent cup of coffee. Remember, it's not the size of the building in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the building. Until next time, keep looking up.